Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself, but that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us. Please bear with me because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters in the cards. That means that I may speak directly to you, Leo, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you will recognize it exactly from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who make donations. Thank you. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why all the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share. Thank you. This being said, thank you again, and let's start with the reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Leo, what's for their higher good to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. What's best for them to know now? All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Leo. Best messages for Leo, please. Six of Swords. You are leaving hard situation behind and you are going towards lighter places where everything is happening in a much easier way, in reciprocity, in harmony, in respect. So you are leaving a hard situation behind. Let's see. Best messages for Leo, please. And there you are. Seven of Cups, Two of Cups, Nine of Wands, there are too many. Okay. The Devil, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Chariot. At the bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands. Just a second, please. Because I want you to be able to see everything that's what's on the table, because I know myself and sometimes I forget about myself and start and explain on the table. So Seven of Wands is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It can be that current of energy that moves the reading in the direction that it wants to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about it. this energy. Seven of Wands speaks to us about a lot of responsibilities that we took upon ourselves, but now the time has arrived to put healthy boundaries, to not accepting anymore for others to put their responsibilities on our shoulders, because you got a higher perspective, and having this higher perspective, you won't allow this anymore to happen. They don't particularly will understand why happened, what did it, what made that switch. Until yesterday everything was right, and now everything, you're not accepting anything that you know that it's not yours, and they won't be able to understand it, but that's not your problem. Put healthy boundaries. As signs: Strength, sign of Leo; the Devil, sign of Capricorn; the Chariot, sign of Cancer. Maybe you have to deal with these signs, but that doesn't matter. What you are dealing with is a situation, maybe a third-party situation, where it was passion, it was from one part. With the Three of Cups here, third-party situation, somebody betrayed. It took you by surprise. You didn't expect it. The people that were involved, what was happening. Maybe your loved one did that, the person that you felt like being your other half, and now you are simply asking yourself, what am I doing? What did I choose? Because the Seven of Cups, it's speaking about more than one choice, more opportunities, but from these cups we only choose one, and in these cups there can be things that are good for us, valid, or things that can be illusions, and if we are not if we are a little bit hasty when we are making this choice, we may choose in an illusion, and afterwards to be disillusioned. Maybe now you are asking yourself, what did I choose? I thought I chose somebody that felt like being my other half, and just look at it where I'm now, and you are coming out of that illusion. It feels like you're the only one, that you are left behind, that you are the only one on which others rely on, and you don't have anybody to rely on, but keep on going. Even if it's hard, you have to continue and keep on going, because you can't stop here. But if you are stopping at 9, you will start the same cycle again, and whatever you are feeling that is telling you, because you know something deep down in yourself, it's telling you continue, go on, persevere. It's your own strength, it's the guidance that comes from above. I know it's hard, but please continue. I know your heart, the lion, unconditional love. I know your heart is hurting and you want to roar, but please continue, because if you are going forward, even if it's hard, even if you're bruised, even if you're tired, even if you are sick and tired of this whole situation, you will start and integrate the wisdom behind this experience in order for you to put an end to this chapter once and for all in your life. And when you start another, it will be another chapter, not the same chapter again. But you're feeling vulnerable, emotionally vulnerable, because this was a betrayal that you couldn't see it coming. And it makes you feel much vulnerable than usual, but also it speaks to us about connect to your intuition, because through your intuition you will refine, you will regain your inner strength. You will gain the guidance that comes from above in order for you to know not only how to act, not only to know how to react, but act in order to put an end to this situation. And afterwards, you will be able to start something new. Go on your own path. Go towards your new chapters. But in order for you to be able to do this, you have to regain your emotional balance, because without it, you won't be able to get to the destination in one piece, because this is a very strong energy, very fast energy, and if we are not balanced, it can unbalance ourselves even more. Maybe you feel like this whole experience imbalanced you because something happened that came in a very rush moving energy, and something happened and brought to the surface fears, dependencies, codependencies, but you are freeing yourself. You already freed yourself. The only thing that is keeping these characters here, it's the fear. And you are the courageous one. So come back to your own energy. Listen through your intuition to the guidance that you are receiving. Take care of your wounds, but put healthy boundaries. It feels like a little death. It got to you exactly where it hurt the most. I'm sorry, guys, but this is it. Let's see. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles can be any sign of Earth. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have Capricorn here. Maybe somebody from Capricorn who is somebody successful, sees himself as being successful, brings a lot of stability, security into your life. Did something like this. Let's see, what's with the devil, please? Tell me more about the devil, please. The Star. It wounded you very hard, but whatever it did. But the Star is simply talking to us mainly about two things: about bringing dreams into materialization, making dreams come true. He simply looked after his dreams without thinking about others. And it also can speak to us about, by listening to your intuition, by following your guiding star, you are now being presented with the opportunity of being able to heal a deep wound that has to do a lot with emotions, but to understand it from that higher point of view, in order for you, as I told you with the Seven of Wands, in order for you to find logical explanation, not what he did, but how you can heal this wound. And because you get that higher perspective. You will understand, make the right connections in order for you to be able to understand it in a logical way within yourself. What happened with you, why you felt so hurt, and how you can heal that. By listening to your intuition, by following your own path, you will be able to heal from this experience. This is why also the Queen of Pentacles is here. She is the most intuitive one after the High Priestess. Even if it's not usual for you to, not so usual as a water sign is, you have now a deeper connection. It's like you opened yourself with this emotional wound. It opened yourself much more towards this intuitive side of yours. We all have it. Some are much more adapted to it because they use it often, and some not, but we all have it. It's simply by listening to your intuition, you will be able to split the clouds, be able to see through the fog, through the manipulation, through whatever this character did. What's with the Three of Cups, please? Tell me more about the Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here, please? King of Swords. King of Swords can be somebody who's very logical, very analytical, who tries to find solutions diplomatically, but that doesn't mean that if he cannot do it, he won't take his sword out. They are very intelligent people. Most of the people that are in this kind of energy, they have a very strategical mind. They not only doing plans and planning everything, they are making backup to the plans and backup to the backup plans. So it's very good to have somebody like this in your surroundings. Most of the people that are in this kind of energy are lawyers, judges, maybe the first impulse. And also the star is a sign of Aquarius. Aquarius is an air sign. You simply, after this initial shock, you will simply ask for help from somebody like this because of the Three of Cups. Asking for help to a lawyer because you found out about a betrayal, a third party situation. What's with the Ten of Swords? The betrayal. That felt like, it's like you buried a part of yourself in here. But the good news is the worst, it's already behind you. From now on, you are going upwards. What's with the Ten of Swords, please? Eight of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. It's something that, this betrayal, it's something that repeats itself in your life, and now you are able to see the patterns of that lead to it, patterns of thinking, patterns of acting, and knowing now, being inspired, receiving the light force, receiving divine force. It's like giving you the needed power needed strength in order to see it clearly and take action, knowing how you have to adjust things in order to get what you want. But it's speaking about also self-mastery. By analyzing it in a deeper way, being inspired through your guiding star, inspiration, intuition that flows in, even if it's hard. It's the moment when you are saying enough, it's enough. I went already through this. Why did I let it happen again? This is it. This is why you are putting these healthy boundaries and getting the needed strength in order to act on it, in order to take charge of everything. Taking charge of your own life, taking charge of where you want to go. It also, being on 10 of Swords, that betrayal, having the devil here, that can be with the Ace of Wands. I'm not justifying their doing, but it was a lot of passion involved, and they simply couldn't resist it. But this kind of behavior, it's something that is recurring. It's Eight of Pentacles speaks to us about things that are repeating in our life. It's not a justification for this kind of behavior. What's with the Nine of Wands, please? Tell me more about the Nine of Wands. And also, because it's repeating, I told you here that I know it's hard and you are sick and tired, but continue even if it becomes harder, because you have to go to the Ten of Wands in order for you to be able to start the release process, because through that you are integrating that wisdom behind the lesson, and through that you start the releasing process. And with the Ace of Wands, it's like you, through this doing of others, you get to the point where you can integrate the wisdom. I know it may sound crazy, but it always is something. It may be that further push in order for you to say, wait a minute, I was here. Why am I continuing to go towards it or letting it come towards myself? I have to make some changes in order for me to get the results that I want. What's with the Nine of Wands, please? Tell me more about the Nine of Wands. Continue, persevere. The Devil. This character here made this unbearable situation for yourself, but it's like they are the master puppeteer. They know how to manipulate with everything in order to get what they want. And this is why you have to persevere, in order to be able to see through their manipulation and saying, okay, I can clearly see now what you are doing, and I will get out of it. So this character made this situation for you unbearable, so that when you put an end to the situation, to have it done once and for all. but it was not easy at all, at all. It can be that they manipulated with everything that they knew they can, and with a lot of dependencies, make you feel like you are not good enough, you won't be able to be successful without them, or this is with what they juggled. They can also juggle with a raw sexual tension and power that they have over you, but this is it. What's with the Two of Cups, please? Tell me more about the Two of Cups. Why is here the Two of Cups, please? Tell me more about the Two of Cups, please. The Emperor, sign of Aries. You looked at them as being your other half, as being somebody that knows how to get, when to get it, how to be successful, how to be in charge of their own life. You looked at them at this, but you looked at them as being your equal, because they are in a very unstable, unbalanced energy, only taking care of their own needs, dreams coming true. This is a very egotistical emperor. This is somebody who can be a tyrant. If you're not doing what I'm saying, it won't be okay. It's my way or the highway. This is a very brutal way of waking up from the situation in which you are, but it also, by you being able now to see clear what's happening, and this is with the help of higher knowledge that you have through your guiding star. It's a little bit the other way around, but believe me, it's activating the emperor within yourself, the character that says enough, it's enough. I am the only one who's ruling over my own life. I am the wanting to become independent as the emperor. The emperor is the one who's not accepting anybody else ruling over his own life. He's the emperor. So through this experience, this emperor is being reactivated within yourself in order to be this conqueror. But you are reconquering your own power. You are rebringing your own power back to you in order for you to be able to get the needed strength so that you can have a chance with it, because they will continue and try and manipulate, but as long as you give them the power, they can do it. The moment that you are taking back your power, they don't have any effect of you anymore. It's and the emperor is sign of Aries. Aries is another fire sign, as you are. So it's like coming back to your own kind of energy, coming back to your element in order for you to be able to win this battle. I'm not seeing it mostly as the battle, but the healing of the wound that it created. What's with Seven of Cups, please? With those opportunities, or now waking up from the illusion that one of the cups had and you chose it. Seven of Cups, please. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. Clarity. A truth is coming out, and with that you have clarity. You wake up from this illusion. You were wrapped up in a very masterful illusion, and this is why it took so long, or it's so hard to see it, because it's shocking. But this truth, it's also the one that will give you the clarity, which way to go, what to choose from now on, because you will have opportunities. What's with the Queen of Cups, that intuitive side of yourself, connecting through your intuition in order for you to be able to see everything clearly. And you, Four of Pentacles, had to do a lot to a very, it's like Taurus sign, very fixed earth sign. It's mine, only mine. I'm keeping everything for myself. Sometimes it can be about the feeling of stability and security, and we all want this, to have something that gives us this feeling. Maybe you got a lot of this security, stability through this character, but they also kept the majority for themselves. And sometimes we can, because we all want the security and stability, we can cling on situation, relationships, even if we know that it's not the best for us, it's not the optimistical one, we can cling on them because of the feeling of security and stability. And I always tell you, let it go, because if there is meant to be yours, the situation, the relationship, the character, the whatever the Four of Pentacles means to you, universe will know how to bring it back to you, will find another way to bring it back to you. If it's not meant to be yours, by letting it go, you will simply align towards what's much more in resonance with yourself. It's connect through your intuition, and you will know what's best for you, what to let go and what to cling on. Maybe you have to cling on what's rightfully yours, not cling on, but not letting it go, what's rightfully yours. Listen to your intuition, you will know. But I really have the feeling that this Four of Pentacles has to do a lot with the Capricorn energy, manipulation in order to keep the majority for myself, to bring my dreams into fruition. Doesn't matter who I am standing on. And through the Queen of Cups, listening to your intuition, it will give you an alternative information, like the Ace of Swords. You will see it clearer and clearer and clearer. It also can be the that side of yourself that is feeling much more vulnerable, maybe because you think that you will not have the security, stability that you want, that you need, in order to be able to put healthy boundaries against this kind of behavior. This is why you have here the King of Swords, to be that character that fights alongside with yourself against this other. What's with, because the Queen of Cups is sign of water, let's see what's with the Chariot, the sign of Cancer. The necessity of bringing back inner balance, emotional balance, in order for you to be able to go on your way, start something new, but arriving on your path to your destination in one piece. What's with the Chariot, please? Tell me more about the Chariot, please. Three of Swords, heartbreak. You are feeling heartbroken, and it's logical to feel like it, but you have to act as much as you can, being in balance, not out of this energy, because if we are only acting out of this energy, we won't be able to get to the destination. White, black, yin, yang. If we are not in balance, we won't be able to start these horses in the direction that we want to go, because one will go on a way and the other in the opposite way. So if we are speaking about the Chariot being that very fast moving energy that came in and brought everything like a hurricane into our life, it felt like everything came very quickly, this betrayal, this everything, and give yourself the needed time in order for you to be able to regain emotional balance before you start acting on it. This is why also the Star is here, in order to help you to heal this wound, deep wound. Listen to your inner guidance, to your guiding star. It will bring you the necessary information, the right people around you, in order to get to you, to explain everything to you, so that you will know how to make the best decision for yourself. What's with Strength, please? Tell me more about strength. You need it, but you also have it. It's in yourself. The Magician. The Magician knows best how to bring everything into manifestation. Be very careful, because you are now in a very powerful manifestation period into your life. Try to be very careful where your thoughts are going, because thoughts is energy. And where you are focusing, you are simply energizing with your own energy that thing to develop. So try to see the best possible outcome, to focus on the best possible outcome, in order for you to be able to manifest that into your life. Don't look at it, I won't be able to stand against this kind of character, behavior, whatever it was, because you will also materialize situation in which you won't be able to do that. Higher guidance is here in order to help you to bring everything into manifestation that you want, you need. The magician already has all the elements. With that and with the knowledge that he has, he knows he can bring everything into manifestation. Maybe it's like a fear the devil fears that you had, that it may come again, return back into your life. This kind of behavior, betrayal, by focusing on it, you also contributed into bringing this into manifestation. Please try to think of positive things, surround yourself with positive people, people that love you for who you are and not what they can get, because what they can get from you. Somebody is here to take care of you. You have the higher perspective, you have the inner strength, and higher guidance is coming towards you, but you have to believe in yourself. The magician doesn't doubt what he has, the knowledge that he has, the ability that he has in order to bring what he wants into manifestation. Don't doubt yourself. You get all the information, truthful information, in order for you to be able to see what's true and what's an illusion, so that you can put an end to this disillusion once and for all. Best advice for Leo at the end of the reading, please. What's the best advice for Leo at the end of the reading, please? You have to take your power back. Stag, trust and thrive. Come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. The stag card brings grateful and powerful medicine into your life. In the Celtic tradition, the stag, with his crown of antlers, is known as the king of the forest and is a totem that brings protection in challenging times. In Native American traditions, he is greatly loved, for stags and deers have provided food for the people and materials that have allowed them to create medicine items such as drums, rattles, and smoked fans. Although the stag has been hunted in the past and still is, he has strength, dignity, and poise. When this card arises, it can also represent fertility and sexuality, maybe an opportunity to explore your sexual side with your spiritual integrity supporting you on that journey. You have an opportunity to thrive. Trust in all that you have to offer, all your gifts, strength, and power, and make the most of it. you were born to lead, and this card only becomes reality when you are willing to put yourself in that position. Stag energy allows you to feel safe because um, the antlers keep away anything that could interfere with your intelligence and presence, and their strength gives you the power to be agile in your thinking. You are being encouraged to retain your dignity and be proud of who you are and all that you've accomplished. This in turn will give you even more power to thrive onwards and upwards. So it was simply, not so simply, but it was only the experience that can leave you with this capacity of yours to master all this experience into something that gives mastery to yourself. This is why the Eight of Pentacles is a card that speaks about self-mastery. You have strength, with strength here, Lion and the Stag, so please trust yourself. I hope this helped. Till next time, take care. Bye.